You see, I have shown you the pictures of different responsible for the pollution by means of air, by means of liquid smelters and etc. Now you come to your, return to your chapter. You see, air is a mixture of gases comprising 78% of nitrogen. I have shown you the composition of air and which was the maximum? Nitrogen. Nitrogen 78% of nitrogen in the atmosphere cycle and 21% of oxygen, little less than 1% of argon. I have shown in the chapter. I have shown you the figures. Argon also be inert gases. And together 0.03% of carbon dioxide, and it is a harmful gases. It is a harmful gases. Carbon dioxide is a harmful gases, and which is affect our living beings. Which affect our living beings, and it is also poisonous gas. It is also poisonous gas. You see, these elements make up 99% of dry air, and these are 78, 21 and 1% of argon. These gases composing the air in the dry stage. It is also keeps in the dry stage. And what's it? Now as long as this composition is maintained, the air is pure. If we convert the air by means of regulation of oxygen to carbon dioxide to oxygen, then the air will be pure. And what will happen here? See, now the oxygen level gets reduced or immediately gases enter the atmosphere. Then the air is unsettled, polluted, and inhalation of this polluted air can be led to respiratory disorder. You see, the industrial towns, wherever there are many industries, their smokes, their gases, their environment is more polluted than the urban area. The people also suffer some suffocation. The people also suffer suffocation, and they also affected with a respiratory disorder. But Nishwas Praswar is problematic. And one of the respiratory diseases is called asthma. Asthma, bronchitis, etc. is the air affected diseases, and which causes by the polluted air from the atmosphere. You see, these gases randomly moves in the air, and it is in a dry condition. It is in dry condition. And from that atmosphere, the individual, the living being, receives that pollution air, and which affect the respiratory disorder. जो गैस से निये कोड निये बा वायुमंडल विषाक्त बाष्प तार विभिन्न प्रकार बा क्षति हुए, लंग्स नष्ट हुए, बा अस्थमा, ब्रोंकाइटिस ए प्रकार जनित रोग हुए. By different types of respiratory diseases can arise as asthma or bronchitis, etc. You see, our air is being poisoned with the byproducts of an expanding technological society. Expanding technological society. And what is the expanding technology? I have just example you. And when you are riding a bicycle, you are using some fuels. And when the fuels are engaged for your riding, and on the contrary, the reverse exhaust. What will exhaust? The carbon dioxide gases exhaust. You can also make examples how the byproducts affect our body. Suppose you start your motorcycle and it will run for some time, and you keep a flag, machi. You put a flag and it will expose to the silencer gas for a minute or 2 minutes. what you will see? The fly will die. The fly will automatically die. तो मुझे मोटरसाइकिल साइलेंसर पाइप रे माछी की किछ समय देखे दबो से गैस रे गोटे मिनिट देखे दबो से माछी मर जीवो ताले मोटरसाइकिल साइलेंसर तुम टेस्ट होई पारे इट इज एक्सपेरिमेंट तमे दुरिया साइलेंसर पाके देखैबो माछी देखो धरि गिरे मिनिटे देखैबो माछी मर जीवो काई ता जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस से मृत्युवरण करिवो ताले कि कोन जणा पड़ला but those things are using in the factory. The byproducts are very harmful to us. Factory जो सब जिनस तैयारी हुए ता प्रतिबल रे किछि उत्पाद बाहर निर्गत आइतै जोटा कि मनुष्य समाज प्रति क्षतिकारक अटे and that is called as the byproduct. बुझ पाइल? The products which is on the reverse retarded from the factory, exhaust from the factory by means of gases or liquids, and it is called the byproduct. Byproduct तो बुझी पाइल? गोटे फैक्ट्री रे गोटे जिंस जत उत्पादन होची उत्पादन हे सला पे जो जिंस सब निर्गत होची गैस हो स्पेल्टर हो and this is called the byproduct. बुझी पाइल? You see here in recent time quite a large number of industries can be seen in the urban area as well in the rural pockets. Now the industries are mainly packed in urban also and also it is moving toward the rural area. Number of industries are opening in different rural area. Calcutta is a city of industries. Now in Orissa, can you say me and which is the industrial district? Can you name? Can you know which is the industrial district? No, it was first in Sundargarh. Now it is extended to number 1 person Dhenkanal. Dhenkanal Bardhan is industrial district in the Odisha. There are different type of industries which pollute the air. Which pollute the air. You see, most of these industries spew dense smoke from their chimney. I have shown in the previous picture the industry smoke was exhaust from the chimney, high-tech chimney, and these gases be spewed as smoke of the chimney. And what is smoke made of and how it is produced? And industries require steam to produce various fuel such as coal, coke, furnace, and burn. When the fuels when the diesel, kerosene and petrol etc. are used in the factory, on the contrary, a reverse knowledge arose. Some byproducts arose, and which is called the in means of gases or smelter. That gases also called as a spew dance. It is a gas of spew dance, and when and during the burning, along with the heat, smoke is also produced. Suppose examples in the iron factory. When the iron ore is burned, when iron ore is become heat, the gas also come out, and that gas is the harmful to the living beings. You see, smoke is also produced. Where does the smoke go? Can you get the exhaust gas? Where it goes? Where it moves? It immerses in the atmosphere. It immerses in the atmosphere. And we respect this polluted air containing obnoxious gases as dust particles. And when the gas moves in the air, we receive that obnoxious gas, that poisonous gas we receive also. We accept that poisonous gas also as and dust. The gas is not only the gas, and it also contains some dust particles. Suppose you say when the roads are repairing, when the road repairs, some coal dust became burns, and when the coal dust burns, the black dense smoke comes out, and when you expose your shirt there, the dust particle will be cover your shirt. जरा रास्ता रे पिचु रास्ता तैयारी हुए जब पिचु रोसे कन पूरा कोला धुआं बाहर तुम से ठिया तुम देह मुंड सब धड़ा लगे गुंड हो कला गुंड एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड डस्ट पार्टिकल्स फ्रॉम द स्मोक एंड इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड स्मोक और ash. Dust particles or also it is called ash. From the cement factory, when the cement produces, different ash became spew on the air. Bounce. बुझ पाइला? अच्छा. You say without our knowledge, our lungs slowly became garbage dumps of these pollutants. When such air pollutes in the air, different dust particles, different ash particles, different poisonous gas became received by means of a respiratory systems, and it forms the garbage dumps of these pollutants, and it became stored in our body, in stores in our lungs. बुझी पाइल जेतेबेले हमको ठंडा हुए by means of it can also come out from the water. जब ठंडा हुए हमें सिंगानी करे बाहरी आसे lungs कोटोरी के को सिंगानी करे बाहरी आसे एटा तो भगवान कोडे सृष्टि बुझी पाइल मु गोटे एग्जांपल दोची आरुवारे बर्तन सब क्रशर फैक्ट्री अछि प्रति 7 दिन से को कदली एवं गुड़ खाया दिया जाए 7 दिन काहे कि कदली गुड़ खाइले कोन हुए ताको से कदली गुड़ रे विभिन्न प्रकार जो माने जो सब डस्ट पसिता देह रे बुझ पाइला सब बाहरी आसे ठंडा हबो सिंगाने करे बाहरी आसे लंग्स आके बुझ पाइल ठंडा हबो एवं तो बाहरी आसे तने बाध्य नाउ यू आर यूजिंग सम मास्क बट दे आर नॉट यूजिंग दैट मास्क अच्छा यू से thermal power stations are rated the first among the industry that discharges high amount of smoke and ash. Thermal power, where the electricity is produced, that's a thermal plant also in the Mongolia, that's in Chodar also, thermal plant. जो the thermal plants also, where the thermal plants are here, the high amount of smokes come out. सेठी अधिक परिमाण रे धुआं बाहर एवं एटा सबुटु contains the more amount of carbon dioxide from the thermal plants. Our significant industries contributing to air pollution: cement, steel, and ore processing industry. And which factory is responsible more contribution of air pollution? One is cement, then steel, and ore processing. Ore different types of minerals when it was roasted in the air, roasted in the heat, and it is called the ore processing. And it comes out different types of pollutant things. You see, some of the chemical industries also release toxic fumes into the air along the smoke. And the example is the Indian carbide. The gas was leakage from the air. It was immersed in the air, and it is a chemical plant where the battery and also the fertilizer are using. You see, the automobile exhaust air no way less dangerous than the industrial smoke. I have given you the example. If you keep a fly from a silencer, and it will die automatically. The silencer, but also the most poisonous gas. So, no way less dangerous than the industrial smoke. The industry is not only responsible for the poison, but also every day the different vehicles are getting some poisonous. So both are responsible for creating the atmosphere pollution. You see, the greater Kolkata spew about 1,500 tons of pollutants into the atmosphere every day. 1,500, 1500 ton. 1 ton is equal to कितने केजी? 1000 केजी. 1500 वाले 1500 गुणन 1000 केजी. सेतिकी केजी रो pollutants प्रतिदिन कोलिकता रे बाहर होची. But the vehicles are flying in the Calcutta and we spews 1500 tons of polluted air into the atmosphere. And it is stated that a person living in Calcutta whether he is a smoker or not, is exposed to inhale toxic substance equivalent to smoking 2 packets of cigarette. गोटे लोक दिन को जति 2 पैकेट सिगरेट पिउची से जति की टॉक्सिन्स बा जति की से ता भितरे अणु नउची बा जति की दूषित बाष्प नउची कलिकता रे लोक जदि स्मोकिंग न करे मध्य 2 पैकेट से कोन विषाक्त से नउची ता इन कलकत्ता a person can you take inhales 2 packets of cigarette. You see, the levels of pollution in cities like Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai are equally alarming. Now this is the 4 metropolitan cities and which is now alarming the great pollution among the Indian cities. Alarming is Swatanta Sushna Dauchi. And it is the great affected in the metropolitan city where the population is increased, there are also number of vehicles increase. Number of vehicles increase, number of pollution also increases. To see, to meet the demands of the exploding population, the number of buses flying on the roads and being increased equally as a greater number of lorries and other good carriers. You see, I have intimated you by different types of industries, vehicles, which are responsible for by high pollution into the air by means of gases, by means of smelters, etc. Okay, goodbye. I will see you in the next class.